Hello everyone. Welcome to incmedia Live, where we share with you inspiring and uplifting content from incmedia.org. I'm Elijah.
And I'm Olivia. Today we're talking about change, or rather, the fear of change.
Ooh, fear of change. You know, I think I have that.
Really?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I haven't changed my phone number ever since I first got it because I'm always afraid that it's gonna change one day.
Okay, not quite what we're going for. More like, have any of you had braces before?
No.
I did. You know, you have to change the way you eat. Oh, there is me. Well, lucky you that you didn't have braces.
Exactly. Lucky me. Well, better example, you know, it's such a good thing, you know, that we work here at incmedia and we have shows like incmedia Live where we can talk about it. How about our friends in the chat? Have you guys experienced any big changes that were difficult to go through?
And share some content from incmedia.org to help you or anyone really to get through some difficult moments in life. Those big changes. And the way Sister Leo put in her blog, she said, if there's one thing I've learned from everyone we've interviewed, it's that change is never easy. Change is uncomfortable, but change is inevitable.
Ooh, that should go on like a shirt or something. As for the 3 lessons she outlined in her blog, let's go through them briefly and make sure you guys are paying attention because it's gonna be prize time right after we go through them. Why don't you start us off, Olivia?
Okie dokie. Lesson number 1. Allow yourself to feel the struggle of the transition in accepting your new reality. She says, asking for help is the first step in the direction of change.
Number 2, don't go at it alone. Pray to God to help during your period of change. Here she says, asking for help also shifts your focus from the fear, from the unknown, and passing on your worries to God who can help your situation.
And number 3, nothing is under our control except how we react to change.
Ooh, you know, I like what she said in the end. We learn to see what we're made of and what God can do for us.
It's prize time!
Okay, what are we giving away first, Olivia? Which one of the prizes?
They are getting this mini tote and this notebook and these cards, incmedia cards, and these stickers and these buttons. What else can we add?
Whoa, I think you're getting like a little, what's it called, like prize happy or something, you know? We have a lot to give, you know, I know you want to give everyone all of these amazing, inspirational, heartwarming prizes, but, you know, we need to pace ourselves. We have tons of show left in the year.
Yeah, you're right. So, we'll be able to win this little tote prize pack. And of course, we have truth on the tote. Elijah, why do we have truth on our prizes?
Well, it's because we want you to be ready to share the truth that we believe in, the truth that we learn about inside the Church of Christ.
Exactly, and truth represents the words of God taught in the Bible. The same truth you can find on incmedia.org, where the videos, blogs, and podcasts are all based on biblical teachings.
There we go. incmedia.org, where truth meets you.
Woohoo!
Okay, what do they have to do to win this little mini tote bag?
They have to unscramble these words. These words?
Okay, yeah. I think they're gonna need some time to unscramble all of that.
Yes, they are. Hopefully it takes them a while because I want to read some comments.
Yeah, let's read some comments. Who is out there? Who can we say hi to? Fridays are my favorite day of the week from Miles. Woo! What's your favorite? I think Fridays are mine too.
Mine too. Hello po mga kapatid. Greetings from Athens, Greece, District of Mediterranean from Geraldine.
Hello. Happy Friday, brethren. Can't wait to see what this episode brings us. Shout out to the control room and to my beautiful daughter at Teresa. Julio, love you. Let's cut control room. Do we see Sister Teresa? I think she's hiding. There she is. Nice
hair, Elijah from Allison. Wow. Hi, Allison.
It's the same haircut from last week, so. You want to read this one?
Okay, okay.
Sorry.
Moving here to Melbourne was a big change for me considering it was not part of my plan to, but God is so great to guide me every step of the way. His plan is always the best from Emmylou Sanchez. Wow.
Okay, let's do some more. Always ready to hear/learn another interesting topic po to help us to share our faith po. #New York from Christy. Ooh.
Good morning po. Happy viewing po mula po sa lokal ng Bacong, Distrito ng Negros Oriental from Levy. Whoa! Did we give you guys enough time to unscramble the letters?
You know what? I'm sure we did. I think it was a little too easy actually. Let's see what these letters spell out. Can we get a little drum roll, please? And the answer is what could it be? Change is inevitable.
Woo! Thanks to everyone who participated in the chat. Don't forget to check out incmedia.org to read the full blog.
You know, since we're talking about change, I think there's another piece of content that would be really great to share with everyone. You know, I personally really love this story. It's about a young mom who had lost her faith in God because of a traumatic experience, but she wanted to change her life for the sake of her son. She said, I was kind of just coasting through life. You know, every day it was go to work, go home to my son, go back to work, and back home.
Oh, you're talking about Teresa Rios.
Yeah, exactly.
Her story is so touching. I love her story. Kindness Moves podcast with LP and Nan was so good. Let's see what kind of change she experienced in her life.
Roll it.
I didn't really think about it very much. At the time, I was looking to find a church that was right for my family. I grew up in Catholic church until I was 12. And once I was old enough to say, I don't feel that I belong in this church, I don't want to go anymore, my mother gave me the freedom to stop going. So I went to a couple different churches, and I was just trying to bring, God and faith and religion to my son that he could grow up in. So once Chris invited me, I was like, okay, there's no harm done, I might as well.
She wanted to change for the sake of her son so that he could grow up knowing who God is and learning to have faith.
She really had to step out of her comfort zone, and she had to have the courage to trust this friendly Uber driver and then accept his invitation to different church activities and then eventually to worship service and Bible studies.
That's really trusting in God working in your life.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, it's prize time! Okay, for our next prize, we have a truth t-shirt. Ooh, in this beautiful, what color would you describe this as? Like a sky blue?
Light blue, sky blue.
It's so good with your skin tone. Don't you agree?
I think blue do look good on me.
We haven't given away this design in a little bit. Super nice. So how did they win this prize, Elijah?
Well, all they have to do is answer this question. The question is, where did Chris start a faith conversation with Teresa? Was it A,
at a store?
Was it B,
in line for churros?
Or C,
during a ride share?
Ooh, I wonder which one it could be.
Let's read some comments while I wait for them to type in their answer.
Comments. Hello, incmedia Live, just in time for prize time. Prize time! Okay, it's the next comment.
See, moving from Hawaii to Washington was also a big change, but making friends in a new district was helpful from Carrie. Hello.
That is a big change.
Yes.
Ang galing magbasa ng Tagalog ni Sis Olivia.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Mo.
It's for sure better than mine.
Good morning here in the Philippines and stay safe, brethren. Greetings from the locale of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North from Mario.
Ooh. Good morning. Happy viewing from Vivian Balsinta, my Lola watching with me.
Hi, Lola.
Hi, Lola.
Moving across the country from Toronto to Vancouver was a huge unexpected change when our daughter was only 1 year old. But now I see it was all part of God's plans for me. From Myrtle. Hi.
Okay, I think that was the last one. Let's go back to our question, why don't we? The question was, where did Chris start a faith conversation with Teresa? Was it A,
at a store?
Was it B,
in line for churros?
or C,
during a ride share?
Ooh.
And the answer is, drumroll please, C, during a ride share. There are so many opportunities, which is exactly what Chris did. That's why it's always helpful to have these handy dandy INC media cards with you so you can start faith conversations too.
And thank you guys so much for all of your comments. Hey, Olivia, have you experienced any, big changes and that were difficult to go through?
Yes, like starting a new job. Like
Yeah.
it's always, difficult to adapt to a new environment, new coworkers.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think relating to what Sister Lou mentioned in her blog, I also moved around a lot because my dad was a minister. So, that experience of moving to a new place, starting a new school, and just like making the worry about having friends.
Yeah.
Actually, also still to this day, like when I started college, also afraid of, it's a new school, new people, new location.
Those are all big changes.
Yeah.
So when we experience a big change, it's so helpful to have small reminders to have hope in our Almighty God. One of my favorite ways to get those reminders is with our verse of the week on YouTube.
In this verse of the week, Brother Angel Casanova III reminds us how we can cope with our big changes that happen in our lives. Let's watch a clip.
Anything you might be going through, no matter how big the change in your life may be, there's nothing to worry about. Now and forever, God will be with you and watch over you. How do we know this? This is what I'd like to share with you on this verse of the week. Here in Psalm 121, and the verse is 8, it says this: "The Lord will watch over your life, no matter where you go, both now and forever."
Big changes and difficult moments are going to happen, but just like what we heard, God is with us and watches over us all the time.
Now, make sure you guys watch more Verse of the Week shorts on our YouTube channel to start your weeks with these little reminders, especially when you're going through it.
Oh, it's Fry Star!
I'm so sad.
I think that is our last highest time of the day.
Wait, it's the end of the show already?
Yeah.
What? Man, time really does fly when you're having fun. And, I just want to thank all of you who joined us today. We really appreciate you guys.
Hearts for our friends, we love you!
Okay, so Olivia, what is their question?
They have to fill in the blanks.
Okay.
Okay, blank will be with you and blank over you.
Ooh, okay, wow, we're just making them really work for it today. Well, if you get the answer right, you can win this Truth water bottle. Ooh. You can walk around with your new campus. You're ready for someone to ask you about your Truth water bottle. Great for a faith conversation starter.
Exactly.
It says where Truth meets you on it. Has a little INC Media logo on it. It's nice water bottle.
And while we wait for everyone to type in their answer, let's read some more comments.
Comments.
Hashtag HP so that we may navigate life. Let us never miss worship service so we may rejuvenated at least twice a week. From Andrew.
I think that might be. Comment of the
Comment of the
day.
day. Woo!
I get it. Okay, next comment. See who is out there. I could totally relate. I think I've been moving even when I was still in my mom's tummy. Virginia is home now, from Hannelore.
Wow. Love having an INC Media posted my work cubicle as a daily reminder from Ling. Hi, Ling.
If you want more Tagalog time at the Olivia and Kuya Elijah speak it so well. I think Olivia for sure speaks it well.
No, this guy. Hi everyone, sending love and greetings from hashtag Gigo, District of Micronesia from Sister Eileen. Hello.
Hello, Micronesia. Yay, you're so quick to pick up comments. Shout out to the one assigned for this. Yes, shout out to our control room. Shout out to the comment picker.
Oh, I went through such great difficulties when I changed my job. It was tough on me when I missed attending church activities.
Aww.
From hashtag Kissimmee, hashtag Kissimmee, hashtag Florida, from Teresa. Hello.
Moving from NorCal to San Diego was hard, but hanging on my wall is a picture from my baptism and a hymn to remind me to stay strong in my faith and that I am proud member of the Church of Christ from Patrick. Ooh, that is a big change.
Any more comments? Hi, control room from
Hello,
Roanne. Woo, control room.
Hello.
Woo.
Next comment, shout outs to the District of Los Angeles County, local of Glendale from Miles.
Oh,
hello.
hello. Any more shout
Any more
outs?
comments?
Any more comments?
Any more people
Like
to say
to
hi?
hear from you. Like to say hi.
More Tagalog for Olivia to read.
Oh no. Hello po to all brethren, happy viewing and happy Friday po, watching from Hayward, District of Bay Area, California from AJ. Hello.
Okay, let's read one more. Thank you, incmedia Live, for a great program and to all of our brethren participating, making the show even more enjoyable. Newcomb family watching from St. Petersburg, District of Florida from Brother Lowell. Hello.
Oh, okay. It looks like we're ready to give the answer to our little fill in the blank.
Okay.
So the phrase is blank will be with you and blank over you.
Ooh, can we
What
get
is
a
the
drum roll,
answer?
please? Drum roll, and the answer is God will be with you and watch over you.
Woo! Yay! And I think we have our winners ready as well. Can we get one more drum roll, please?
One more, please.
Woo!
Winners are
Brother Zachariah Balsita.
Miles Madapa and Jermaine.
Woo! Congrats!
Congratulations to all of our winners. Make sure to send us your information so that we can get you guys all of these prizes into your hands.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope you'll join us again next week.
So remember, friends, change can be scary, but we can't let our fear of change keep us from trying new things, from experiencing and doing things that could help us be better and do better in our lives.
And when the time comes, when a change in our lives is about to happen, remember that God has our back. So try to remind yourself to trust in Him. His plans are greater than our own. Pray and ask Him for guidance to choose the right path and believe that He's always watching over us.
And one more thing. We're here with you
For you,
every week, every single Friday,
keeping you updated with your favorite incmedia content.
to keep you feeling uplifted and inspired.
See you next week. Bye. And we have a post-show winner.
Our winner is Carrie Ann. Congrats! For your prize, you'll get this notebook and incmedia card to start your own faith conversation.
Woo! Congratulations!
Okay, see you guys next week for real.
Bye.